This is Jeffrey here at JTech in the diesel program. Today we're going to go over the repacking the reverse clutch here and testing it with the air check pump. So first thing we've got is our clutch housing here. You can see we've got nothing in it. This is the piston that's going to be used to actuate these clutches. So what we're first going to do is we're going to reseat this. In order to do that properly, you're going to want to go ahead and get some lube and just lube up the edges here. You get these sealed both here and on the inside. Get some lube on there, because if you don't do that, it's going to be hard to get it to seat properly. Set it down into the housing, and then you're going to use a tool which has got a fine edge on it. No edge, it's got a fine thin steel. The goal is to feather this through and get this to drop in on its own. You shouldn't have to use pressure. If you're pushing on it, it's not being done right. Just kind of get that to drop in. Alright, now that that's in, you've got it sealed all the way down. Next step is to put in your spring pack here. Take this, set it in here. We're going to take this over to the press it down, and install our clip. Hopefully that'll go smoothly. Get down in here on your press. Try and get it even. You don't want to put pressure on it awkward.
Definitely was a delight from Eagle Harbor 220. We learned cowboy hat. Oh my God. I think you're full of shit. Tell me it was a delight.
Comes use the tool to do this. Sometimes it'll help, depending on how tight the clip is. Just to get it started. Alright, once you get your clip in, make sure it's seated properly before you release the pressure. Alright, clips in. Next step is going to be to install our clutch packs here. We'll start with the thick solid steel here. Put this in first. And then you have your clutch friction material. And you have your steels. These are the parts that will make up your clutch pack. You just go ahead and install all of those. We'll move on to the next phase. We can see this last one is beveled. It's got a flex to it, that's for cushioning. Alright, next one's our clip for this. Let's get that started in the groove. And then work your way around. Work your way around. Make sure you keep this seated so you don't lose it. Alright, once you get it seated, got that in there. Next step is to check your clearance here. you're gonna have a gap between your clip and your last steel there. You have to look up your specs. This one is between 40 and 76 thousandths. So we're gonna take our feeler gauges here, and we'll start somewhere in the middle. We got 30. We'll start at 30. No, let's see, 30 and 28. That'll give us 58. Let's see where that takes us. It goes in. It's got a little bit of wiggle room, so we're gonna try a little bit higher. We'll do a 32 and a 30. There we go. That's nice. It's got a good solid feel. Check that around. It gives us about 60 thousandths, which is well within our specifications. Next step is we're going to go ahead and install it on the pump, and we're going to use our pressurized air to check it. Take our pump here, place it down on it. Make sure it's firmly seated, and we've already located our proper hose for the air here. You locate your proper hole, you pressurize it, and you can see your clutches move. So you can see that way, you know that you've got a good seal. And that's all you need to do to repack it and test it, air test it. Thanks for watching.